Hello everybody, here a new video from Renee from Spain. I hope so this video works out better because I made some videos in Hungary, when I went to see Lord and Ocean. You can see them on the channel too, but I had my phone the wrong way. But okay, first I'd like to talk a little bit about the trip. We came back 2 days ago, but we went away for 12 days. And we took the car and we went first to France. We slept in France one night. Then we went on to Venice. And Venice was amazing. We had an amazing time there. We also slept there a night in a hotel. Venice is an amazing city. Of course I saw in the past things, in documentaries and stuff. But to walk there in the streets of Venice, it's just amazing. After that we went through Slovenia and we went up to Hungary, and there we went to Page, and that's a town in the south of Hungary. It's a beautiful town. We stayed there too for a night. It was amazing. After that we went up to the northeast, I think it is, northwest, above Budapest, and there we stayed for 5 days. And there we went to the Rock Expo, and amazing. Lord Ocean, amazing performance, great vocalists. You can see the videos. I mean, the sound is quite good of those videos. After that, we went to Austria and then Germany, and we stayed two days there in Germany, in near the lake Bodensee. Near there. It's like a couple minutes away from Austria and 20 minutes away from Switzerland. But on the way back we went through Switzerland, again to France. We stayed again a night in the south of France, near Toulouse, near that area, the coast. We stayed there and then we went back to Spain. But in Hungary I got some tapes of my wife. Back in the 90s I was in Hungary already a couple of times, and some of the tapes I'm going to show, I already have them myself too, in my collection, because I bought them in Hungary in the 90s. But now I took the tapes that my wife had before she met me, before 97. It's all cool stuff. Okay, let's start. Some Hungarian stuff, but most of it is international. But let's start with Tiger Tales, Berserk. A great album from 1990. This is actually one of my favorite albums ever. It's a glam metal masterpiece. Berserk. Amazing, amazing album. If you don't know this album, you should check it out. Check out Love Bomb Baby, for example. They made a video clip for that song. And all the songs are incredible on this album. Call of the Wild is amazing. Heaven, great ballads. It came like a single, a maxi single too. Actually, I made a Tiger Tail collection video in the past. You can check on my channel. I also got this one from her, from Ocean. This is an album from 1992, and I'm playing this in the background. I already bought this on tape, also when I was in Hungary in the 90s. Viper. The Brazilian Viper. Later they changed into Angra, and this is a tape that came out in Hungary actually, on a Hungarian label in the early 90s. Here we have Sphinx, and this is I don't know if it's an official record, to be honest, but I have also this on CD, because I can show it here. Here, see, this is the same band, and here we have the tape. This tape is from the mid-90s, but they released one tape before that, I think in 92 and in 93, and the other one, this one, is from 95. It's quite cool to have now the original tape, but I had the CD of it before. Little Angel. This is a re-release from this is 1987 album, but came out again in 94 with some extra songs. and it's quite a good one. I've never been a big fan of Little Angels, to be honest. Saxon, Dogs of War. This is one of my favorite Saxon albums ever. Unleash the Beast and Dogs of War for me are amazing albums. You know, all the early 90s albums by Saxon are great. But this one is especially good. Here we have Fahrenheit. This is an Hungarian band. I think this is the second album, if I'm not mistaken. This came out on 96 on Columbia. You know, they were promoting this band quite a lot back then. Fahrenheit. Here we have one I already bought myself in the 90s. Brutalis Tango, the Omen. This is the Hungarian Omen. I mean, great band, amazing, with the singer of Pokolge, Josef Kalapash. Great album. Here we have Magnum. Kind of a best of, but from the early days of Magnum, from the late 70s, early 80s. You know, A Storyteller's Night, for example, is not on here. Not one song from A Storyteller's Night, or albums that came after that. This is from the 70s and early 80s. Here we have the Hungarian band, Sing Sing. I remember buying some tapes by this band back in the 90s, but this is kind of a cover song album. You have songs by Whitesnake, Black Sabbath, Judas Priest, Wasp, Exploited, Kiss. See, and it's one Sing Sing song on it too. Motorhead. Sing Sing is a great band. If you like Skid Row, for example, you know, that type of sleazy hard rock, or Svengali, for example, I think you will like them too. Here we have an Alice Cooper tape, and this is an album, of course, from the 70s, but this is a re-release from the 90s. I think 94, 95, and came out on an Hungarian label. Very interesting. Here we have an underrated album, The X Factor by Iron Maiden from 95. Actually, I saw this tour. I went to Granada. You know, it's like by bus. It was quite a long way by bus, especially in the 90s when the roads were not so good in Spain, or at least to Granada. It was not super roads like we have nowadays. Nowadays it's all motorway and you get there like in 4 hours. But before by bus, it was stopping everywhere and it took a long time. And they played with My Dying Bride, I think it was. They opened the band, and there were like around 14,000 people there. You know, there was too many people for the space. That's why when Iron Maiden came up, they had to get the people back, and then they had to break down a part of the stage to be able to perform. But there were too many. They sold too many tickets. Megadeth, Euthanasia on tape, 94. Alice Cooper. This is actually also an Hungarian edition. Again, one of my favorite Alice Cooper albums. It's nice to have it finally on tape. I have it on vinyl and on CD, of course. But this is an Hungarian release. Also, it came out on the Spanish release on tape, and the vinyl also came out in Spain. Here we have Cinderella, another underrated album, Still Climbing, again from '94. And the last one, I will show some more. Pyramids. This is an Hungarian band. I mean, they started they were one of the earliest bands, you know, like with, first Lord was there. Lord started in '72, and this band started, I think, also in the late '70s, early '80s, but like Dynamite, for example. Also P-Mobile is another Hungarian heavy rock band that started in the '70s, but Pyramids started around that time. And Edda is another band from the Hungarian early rock days. And Pyramids, I really like Pyramids. I have some vinyl by them too. Okay, here I'm going to show some bootlegs, because back in the 80s and early 90s, a lot of Polish people went to Hungary to sell on the markets, on the flea markets, and on the normal market too. And of course there they were selling these bootleg tapes. And these are these typical Polish bootleg tapes. It's a kind of a compilation with from Metallica, from different eras, but very cool. And this came out, the tape, made in Poland, let's say so. See, it's a bootleg tape, but it still came out like, not in an official way, of course, but they made it look official a little bit. Same happened with this one by Guns N' Roses. Appetite for Destruction, of course. This is not a bootleg tape, but this is Motley Crue, John Corabi days. See, we all know this, from '94 I think this one came out. And this is a band I still have to listen to them. It's a Hungarian band, Bedlam, Inside Ash, from the mid-90s too. I still have to listen to this band. Okay, I hope so you like this video, and more videos to come, of course, in the near future. Okay, stay metal everybody. I hope so the light of the video is okay. It's night already. I worked all day. I'm a little tired too, and I still have to have a shower. This is the clothes I have in the shop, you know, because I have to sell a little bit, no, in the shop to be able to go on holiday. With metal t-shirts, I don't think I would sell as much as I do now. Okay, anyway, stay metal everybody.